Hello, my name is Sekit, and we are playing Team Rustic 4. And last time, we made this very simple little refined storage system over here behind us. We got a little bit of auto crafting, a little bit of auto processing, not too much. We're using 88 FE a tick, and we can keep up with that. We can't really keep up with that. We're not making quite enough power, so we don't want to add any more components until we have some power generation that's better than the old combustion generator here. Before we get into that, though, we got apparently an awful lot of quests completed last time. Let's see, let's turn down the sound real quick. I think I had it up pretty loud. Okay, let's see what all we're gonna. Okay, here's one of those reward bags. Gotta love that. We got another reward bag. A little bit of silicon. More processor bindings. We're gonna go with the reward bag though. More reward bags. I guess we'll go with the advanced processor. Let's drop some of this stuff off. Oh, we're not really that full, are we? Let's see. Oh, we get a free 16K storage disk. We'll throw that in there right now. What else do we have? We'll throw these in here for parts. And we got another reward bag. Raw advanced processor, I'll take that. Cables. And 2 importers. Or we'll go with the reward bag. Gotta roll them bones. Okay, we got a coin for killing a cockroach. That we saw a snow creeper. I killed one, I guess. Okay, I think that's all the quests we have to worry about right now. Now on to the reward bags. We'll start with the basics. Conveyor belts. Rod of elevation. That's cool. And some light bulbs. Okay. Oh, cool. They're little lights. I mean, clearly they're lights, but we could use these. We could use these up here. Let's see how they do. Yep. Seems like they do just fine. I'd rather have those than the torches any day. It's like we had 2 more basics that weren't, okay, target dummy, and a couple of villagers. Cool. Take the villagers, that's awesome. We don't really need the target dummy. Okay, we've also got 4 good bags. Okay, another chocolate sampler. More infested cobblestone, more night vision goggles, a speaker block. I think that's from supplementaries. Finally, in the good bag. Oh, all kinds of spirits from Malum. Those will come in handy when we start that mod. Cool. First thing I'm gonna want to do is make some more of those villager blocks. So we'll need more amethyst. Now we can take the amethyst blocks with these crushing wheels and get like 7 or 8 of them. I want to say, per block, but I'm not seeing any. Let's see. Oh, clusters. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, it appears that there's a solution. Let's see here. Yeah. Good old Farmer's Delight cutting board. Now I want to get away from using solid fuel here as soon as possible. I want to use solid fuel and other kinds of fuel to make RF. Looks like our option is this small electrical furnace from Engineer's Decor. For that, we'll need a small laboratory furnace. So we'll take a regular furnace. We'll make ourselves a hopper and some more of these metal bars. There's our small laboratory furnace. Our small okay, we'll just need 2 more hoppers. There we go. Now let's see if this will do thing. Oh, it's got all these little... Okay, well let's test it out. Let's see if we can make some glass. Anything go in here? Sand's going in. Smelting speed selection. Oh, I did something. Let's see. Doesn't seem like it's getting power, does it? It's probably because it's not getting power. Okay, let's hope does something. Okay, made some glass, and I think the glass is going into the system. Okay, yeah, cool. It's not the fastest, but it'll be fuel efficient and most importantly, hands-free. Next thing I want to do is make a metal press. You can look it up in your handbook here. So we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to be using enough pistons that we're gonna program a recipe in here. Pistons, and I don't think we have a recipe for planks yet. So let's go ahead and make a recipe for spruce planks. And it should use the spruce planks to make the piston. Let's find out. Yep, that's just fine. And I programmed in a recipe for some steel scaffolding, as we'll definitely be using that. We're also going to need a redstone engineering block, which is not that bad in this, but we will have to teach it how to make iron sheet metal. Doesn't like that. What am I'm pressing the wrong button, I think. There we go. Okay, let's craft one of those up. I made the sheets manually over there in the press, but we're going to eventually set up a way to get those automatically. What was the other thing we needed? A heavy engineering block. Okay, that's light. That's heavy. Okay, so we got a couple things going here. We got the steel sheet metal, which is, okay, that's plates only. So we'll have to do, oh, time to sleep. Okay, so we'll do some steel with the hammer. Whoops. I always think it's two. It's not two. Okay, back to the heavy engineering block. Okay, so we're gonna need a whole bunch of those too, huh? Steel mechanical components. We made some more patterns, did we? Other component we need is Electrum, and that's gold and silver in your alloy kiln. Each gold and silver smushed together gets you 2 Electrum. Your engineer's manual will show you how you set this up. Basically, you've got the redstone engineering block at the bottom, the heavy at the top. We've got our steel scaffolding. Let's get heavy engineering block in place. There we go. We got some conveyor belts pointing that way. We'll hit it with our hammer, and we've got ourselves a metal press. Now what we're going to do is put some steel scaffolding down and a chest right here. Conveyor belt will go right into the chest, anything that's on it, and we'll load it from this side. Where we want to go is one of these metal press molds, and for that we'll need an engineer's workbench, engineer's crafting table. The rabbit hole goes on here. We have a bunch of treated wood, so that's good. Teach it the recipe for sticks. I'm sure it doesn't know the recipe for crafting tables. Alright, now we've come out here with another trader and that engineer's crafting table. We're going to need that for what we're trying to make, but I think we can also use it as a workstation for a villager. Yeah, okay. And we can get treated wood planks for emeralds. Let's go ahead and level them up. See what else he's got. Okay, steel scaffolding for emeralds and iron rods for emeralds. That's a really good deal. So let's see. Let's go ahead and level. We'll certainly use the steel scaffolding. We'll keep him going as we get emeralds. None of that's gonna hurt. What we want to make, well, okay, so we're gonna need treated wood fence, a recipe for that. And we're gonna need a recipe for the workbench, because the workbench is another workstation. I don't know, because of the size of it, if it's compatible with Easy Villagers, but we're gonna find out. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it looks weird, but it works. Wooden grips, empty casings for emeralds. We got one set up over here. Now we're gonna want to just teach this thing the recipe for blueprints. We're gonna end up making a lot of them. And we have iron plates in here, right? Right? Yes, we do. Plenty of them. Okay, let's make a blueprint. Oh, we need blue dye. Okay, we actually didn't need to make we should have made one for blue dye, but not for this blueprint because it only does metal press molds. I always forget how that works. We're gonna start, that was 3 steel plates up there plus the wire cutters. But we're gonna start with this wire mold. You right click it right on there. And we're gonna take a bunch of copper sheets and we're gonna make an absolute, oh, we need power. Let's get some power. Immersive adds these wooden posts, which are gonna be very useful to us. They're great for attaching these connectors to. The connectors can make it kind of awkward sometimes. So let's go ahead and export power up. We'll get a connector here. Let's get our scaffolding. We want a connector right there and a relay there. That will allow us to take our wire and go from connector to relay, relay to connector, powering the metal press. Now, when we throw stuff on here, assuming there's a valid recipe, it'll start to do, I think. Maybe it won't. Maybe we can't use these. Oh, we can't use these to make the wire. I'll bet we could with wire cutters. Yeah, but we need copper plates from Immersive to make the wires. Now that's no big deal. We can just take 3 more steel plates, make the metal press mold for plates, take some more copper, we'll put the plate mold on. And okay, this works. This is how it's supposed to work. It's not dissimilar to the press we have downstairs to create one. Well, we won't need to make copper plates for a while. It turns out it's ingots in this. I don't think I've ever played a pack where it isn't plates. But, you know, it's pretty friendly. I don't know what I'm going to do with all those copper plates. And it looks like we're getting 2 wires an ingot. Okay, those wires don't transmit anything like fast enough. So we're going to go ahead and use some of these energy pipes from pipes. Zzz. They're just like the item pipes and the liquid pipes that we've been using, except they transfer energy, and I think they're pretty fast. There we go. Let's get our pipe wrench. There it is. I'll set this to extract. And now we've got power. Yeah, okay, so this is charging up. 168 FE a tick. That's a bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be able to handle that. So we're going to need to upgrade like now. What we want are water wheels. They're not too hard to make. They're these segments with some steel. We're going to throw them in here, and we're going to make 6 of these. Next thing we're going to need to make is kinetic dynamo. We're going to need a couple of these. So, not so bad so far. And does this thing know how to make copper coil? We made all of that. No, it doesn't. We made all of that. Does it know how to make sticks? It does not. Let's teach this thing how to make sticks. And when I say a couple, in this case, I do mean two. Very cool. Let's get ourselves some stone bricks. And how about a bucket? Oh, to get all the buckets, why not? Now we're going to be right over here. Let's see, maybe on the other side. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these water wheels. Going to see how they place. Okay, it doesn't look like they have an inherent direction. Let's give it a little space. All right. Let's get our dynamos and our hammers, because we're going to want one dynamo right here. Let's get a look at it, make sure. Oh, this is like the most awkward little spot. That was not what I wanted to do. We'll be back. See, I'll bet this end is supposed to point towards whatever's spinning. So let's go ahead. That means we're going to want to see that thing with both. And yeah, that looks right. Now let's go ahead and do the same on the other side. Now to move this power, we're gonna end up wanting some medium voltage. So this is just Electrum and terracotta. And then the wire coils are Electrum wire, which you make with the ingots in the metal press with the wire mold. And we'll make some of these. We'll just make a bunch of them. I'm sure we'll use them. Nice. Okay. Next thing, the water. We're going to want to send it from this side. Right? You're all going to recognize everything's going to spin. Yes, indeed. Cool. Do the same over here. Okay, I want to try to see if we can figure out what's going on in our power gen. Am I not? I thought I was in the GUI. I was not. So we're going to make a multimeter, which is a compass and some copper and a stick. And is there anything else like this we want to make? Insulators. Okay. Let's see what this tells us. That tells us something. Tells us there's no energy stored in there. So maybe what we ought to do is try to speed this up. I feel like it's not going that fast. Let's take some stone bricks here. Where would be two out? Let's see. So what if we see, I feel like we want soul sand right along here, right? Let's see if this makes it move any faster. Can't really tell it difference. Okay, I added some more bubble streams, some more water sources too. And I feel like the one on the left is going somewhat faster, so let's try some more. Okay, so we got some power over here anyway to run all of this stuff. It's not quite enough. Got some ideas on how we might generate some more in some different ways, but that's going to have to wait until next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.